Participant, please mute yourself.
I can share the screen, na?
Ma'am, you can share.
Oh.
Screen is visible.
The screen is shared, madam.
Yes, ma'am.
So, actually, our today's session that has been announced is on composting. Uh, Swachh Bharat Abhiyan was declared in the year 2014, and the aim was uh, to send as much less waste on the dumping ground as possible and try to convert best out of waste. Uh, but unfortunately, exactly opposite activities were conducted, like literal meaning, Swachh Bharat and Abhiyan, cleanliness drives were conducted, and again that waste started reaching on the dumping ground. We can manage the waste generated in our own premises, in our premises only, then that would be the best thing. Dry waste. First and most important thing is segregation of waste into dry waste, wet waste, biomedical hazardous waste, and electronic waste. So we need to have minimum 3 dustbins at our home, and for damaged e-waste, electronic waste, that is all fire operated and battery operated devices when they are damaged. If we can collect them in a box and then hand it over for scientific recycling. So e-waste should not be disposed of in the dustbins. In that, we need to have 3 dustbins, one for paper, plastic, metal, glass, another for kitchen waste, and third for biomedical hazardous waste, such as used cotton bandage, sanitary napkins, diapers. They should be disposed in the third dustbin. So in this way, there needs to be 3 bin segregation, and segregation is one of the most important and basic steps. And second step is sending less waste on the dumping ground, because when we send waste on the dumping ground, uh, you must be observing this type of situation at many places, isn't it? And when the waste is thrown openly, there is stinking at nearby places, then leachate from the dumping ground, and that leachate gets mixed with our drinking water pipeline, and hence drinking water also becomes polluted. Uh, then, as per the principle of diffusion of air, air spreads everywhere. We are also inhaling poisonous air, and hence open dumping of garbage leads to a lot of nuisance. Plus, what can be converted into waste is sent as a waste on the dumping ground, and hence, if we whatever we want to throw in the dustbin, if we can think twice or thrice whether some useful article or into some decorative article. So the waste quantity or volume of waste reaching per day on the dumping ground can be reduced. Plus, we can save contamination of land, water, as well as environment. Plus, see, when we dispose our food waste in the dustbin, every day we consume tea or coffee, then we have uh, wastage of tea powder, that is there is tea powder, then vegetable peels, fruit peels, then sometimes food waste. uh, all this can be converted into very good quality organic manure or organic compost, हाँ, इससे बहुत अच्छा खाद बन सकता है, बट अनफॉर्चुनेटली इट इज गेटिंग वेस्टेड इन द डस्टबिन एंड थ्रू डस्टबिन इट रीचेस टू द डंपिंग ग्राउंड। जब भी डंपिंग ग्राउंड पे ये सब पूरा वेस्ट चला जाता है, खास करके खाने का, तो देर इज अ ब्रीडिंग ऑफ इंसेक्ट्स सच एज मॉस्किटो, देन रैट्स, डॉग्स, मंकीज, जिस वजह से बीमारियां भी फैलती है। और जिसका बहुत अच्छा खाद बन सकता है वो वेस्ट जा रहा है। सो आवर एम शुड बी बेस्ट आउट ऑफ वेस्ट एंड currently farmers are using केमिकल फर्टिलाइजर, रासायनिक खाद और रासायनिक कीटकनाशक या केमिकल फर्टिलाइजर्स एंड केमिकल पेस्टिसाइड्स which is very harmful for our health, isn't it? For growing vegetables, fruits, and our food, they are using chemical fertilizer and pesticides, which is harming our health. So, if we can switch over ourselves towards producing of organic manure, then that would be the best step that can be taken from our side. So, matlab at our home, if we can start composting of food waste, that would be best step. So first step is segregation into 3 dustbins, then decentralized processing of green waste, either at our home or at our housing society level. See, my projects of composting are going on in around 100 plus colleges and 200 housing societies. So either we can do it at our home level, or if at your own at your whole housing society also. If committee members are ready to implement, then we can start the project for our whole society level also. Dry waste, we need to hand it over separately, uh, where we can put paper, plastic, metal, glass, etc., and that will finally be sent for recycling. Now, as far as composting is concerned, composting again is a best out of waste. See, we are consuming very good quality fruits, vegetables, isn't it? Then also we have flowers at our home which we offer to God. But unfortunately, everything is getting disposed of in the dustbin, isn't it? So, as far as composting is concerned, there are several methods of composting, but today the method which we are discussing will be aerobic method. That is, if there is a uh, flow of oxygen, then that would lead to a very good quality of compost, plus bacterial growth also will be very good. And uh, as far as composting is concerned, we will be using as first layer will be of bacterial culture, and then we will start putting our food waste into it. So I will show you a demo for this so that the concept will be more clear. Uh, you can take any, either if you have a bucket at your home, or if you have you are able to see the pot like this. You can see the pot.
Thank you.
Then
Kuch.
in this pot,
Yes, ma'am, it's visible.
it is visible, na? Then I will
Yeah,
be
ma'am.
adding.
Pardon, ma'am.
1 minute. Now I will
Okay.
see if we suppose, if you start putting the waste only as it is without adding anything, what will happen after 1 or 2 days? Food waste, if you start putting as it is, what will happen after 1 or 2 days? It will start stinking, isn't it? So we need to put bacterial culture. Bacterial culture is a powder. It is a natural this thing. Uh, then I will be adding some dry leaves. Can you observe this? So we have prepared a base at the bottom level. Now whatever waste, kitchen waste, natural you have at your home. See, yesterday we had some Mossambi fruits, orange. Huh? Only thing is we need to crush the waste into small pieces. As we chew the food, so it is easy for digestion, isn't it? देखो ये you can observe carrot and cucumber, gajar और काकड़ी के छिलके हैं. So that also I am crushing into small pieces. Huh? You can observe carrot and
Excuse me, ma'am.
you can
Excuse
observe
me,
this.
ma'am.
Uh, you can observe this. You can observe.
Yes, yes, ma'am. Please arrange your camera a little bit lower, ma'am.
Lower.
Little.
Now you can observe.
Participants, please replay. All of you can observe now.
Yes.
You can observe now.
Okay.
Huh?
Yes, ma'am.
So we have
Yes,
to.
ma'am.
Now I have added food waste and as we stir हिलाते हैं ना सब्जी जैसे हिलाते हैं वैसे either हाथ से या if you have any rod etc at your home, so a rod or scale. And again, layer again we need to put a layer of plywood on it. And we have done for day one. Huh? So bacterial culture we will be adding only once. Huh? After that, only every day's waste we are going to add. And this is a small pot which I have shown it to you. You can use bucket at your home. Huh? Anything, whatever you have at your home. And
iPad पे तब तक देख कैसे डाउनलोड कर रहा है
thing is, see, now this is a plastic pot, isn't it? Or plastic bucket. Then we need to put holes at different levels, not at bottom. Huh? We need to put holes at upside and down at various levels here फॉर एरेशन. हाँ, एरेशन के लिए हम लोगों को अलग अलग लेवल पे होल्स बनाने हैं यहाँ पे. हाँ, ऐसे वी शेप में, एक नीचे एक स्लैंटेड में ऊपर, एक नीचे एक स्लैंटेड में ऊपर, एक नीचे एक स्लैंटेड में ऊपर, ऐसे. हाँ, वी शेप में. हाँ, so that there will be a proper ventilation. and सब होने के बाद इसके ऊपर एक कपड़े से, कॉटन के क्लॉथ से ढक देना है. नेक्स्ट डे जब भी आपको फूड वेस्ट डालना है, हाँ, चाय पत्ती हो या बाकी सब्जी फलों के छिलके, वो डाल के वापस अच्छे से हिलाना है. और ड्राई लीव्स जो होते हैं ना, सूखे पत्ते जो रहेंगे घर नीचे आपको मिलेंगे, बिल्डिंग के नीचे वगैरह सूखे पत्ते मिलेंगे, उससे आपको ऊपर से ढक देना है, एंड ऐसे करके करके एक्चुअली आई हैव written the longer period, but your compost will be ready within 20 days time. बट वेस्ट नीड्स टू बी पुट इन क्रश फॉर्म। हाँ, जितना बारीक आप कैंची से करो या छुरी से करो, हाँ, या समटाइम्स दोज हु आर वेरी एंथुजियास्टिक दे पुट इट इन द मिक्सर, सो मिक्सर में पल्प हो जाएगा सब और कंपोस्ट जल्दी बनेगा। एंड इस तरह से ये जो आपका कंपोस्ट बनेगा ये नेचुरल नेचुरल मैन्योर। आप बाहर बोर्ड्स देखते होगे ना, ऑर्गेनिक फ्रूट्स, ऑर्गेनिक वेजिटेबल्स, सो दे यूज ऑर्गेनिक compost, huh, made out of our food waste. Now here you can see the projects which I have implemented. This is at one of the corporates. जब भी ऑफिसेस में वगैरह रहता है या कॉलेज में रहता है तो बहुत ज्यादा फूड वेस्ट रहता है, बराबर, सब्जी फलों के छिलके, कभी बचा हुआ खाना, तो उससे तो वो बकेट में या ऐसे गमले में पॉसिबल नहीं है ना, एक घर का है तो छोटे से स्ट्रक्चर में पॉसिबल है। और सी दिस इज एट गोरेगांव सोसाइटी एट गोरेगांव, देन डाउनवर्ड इट्स रामानंद आर्य डीएवी कॉलेज भांडू। So if any of the participants are interested, they can give their names to Snehal madam and Kinnari madam, so that I will make arrangements for bacterial culture. Huh? Because without bacterial culture, if you start, it will start smelling, isn't it? Stinking. So once you give the names to madam, Snail madam and Kinnari madam, you please take the please ask the students to give their names to you and you inform
Yes,
me.
ma'am.
So accordingly, I will make arrangements for bacterial culture and they can start at their home. Huh? And
Yes, ma'am.
as you have taken a follow for energy conservation project, I am very
Yes, ma'am.
sure that for composting also participants will do very well. And if the organic waste reaches on landfill, it generates methane, then other harmful gases, greenhouse gases. But when it is composted, then the food waste which is wasted on the dumping grounds or landfills, it is converted into waste, isn't it? It is converted into organic manure, plus methane emissions are reduced. How methane is harmful? See, carbon dioxide is harmful already. That's why we are exhaling, and methane is 20 times harmful than carbon dioxide. Can you imagine? And for us, is carbon dioxide, methane, etc. is essential, or for us, what is essential? Which gas is essential? Oxygen, isn't it? So we need to reduce other emissions, and implementation of composting project at our home will be a best option, or will be a best example. So after the compost is ready, then you can use that compost for the plants at your home, isn't it? You can use that compost for the plants. And when you plant, then its growth and maintenance also is essential. And at a home level, you can focus upon 20 plus hours oxygen giving plants. And then after that, you can also implement kitchen gardening also. Uh, that compost which has been, and how you will come to know that compost is ready. कंपोस्ट रेडी हो गया कैसे पहचानोगे? सपोज अभी ये है ना, तो हाउ यू विल कम टू नो कंपोस्ट इज रेडी? Whatever food waste you have put, when it is not visible, and it is converted into powder, then it has become compost. And uh, all these efforts, all our efforts will lead to valuable recyclable materials which will not be wasted at the dumping ground, plus conversion of wet waste into manure. There will be clean surroundings, less pollution, reduction in emission of greenhouse gases, etc. So uh, let us take one example. Suppose each house generates minimum half kg of food waste. Do you all agree? Vegetable peels, fruit peels, चाय पत्ती, बचा हुआ खाना, इतना आधा किलो आराम से निकलता होगा, बराबर ना? तो सपोज 100 लोगों की सोसाइटी है, उसमें कितना निकलेगा? 50 किलो निकलेगा ना? 50 किलो फूड वेस्ट. ये 50 किलो फूड वेस्ट you will be saving from reaching to the dumping ground, and it will be converted into very good quality manure, isn't it? And suppose today I am observing there are 75 participants. So if all the 75 participants, let us assume 80 participants, roundabout figure, हाँ, 80 participants. So 80 participants के घर से कितना निकलेगा food waste total every day per participant के घर से half kg. So 80 participant के घर से 40 kg per
40
day.
kg.
40 kg, great. So 40 kg per day, and for whole month, how much for whole month? Total 1200 kgs. So you are saving 1200 kgs from reaching to the dumping ground, creating nuisance, and plus you are converting waste out of waste, isn't it? Plus you are also saving methane emissions, carbon emissions, isn't it? And there will be a clean surrounding, less pollution, plus waste out of waste, isn't it? So waste out of waste needs to be our main aim, uh, and hence home composting is the best option for it. And if any participants who are interested, they can give their names to their concerned conveners, and then they can start composting at their home. I will provide bacterial culture to them. For bacterial culture, there will not be any charges for bacterial culture. Huh? So I will provide you the bacterial culture free of cost. Only thing is you have to project. One who continues the project in a very good way, uh, there will be a prize from my side through Green Club and DLLE. है ना? DLLE के जो बच्चे और ग्रीन क्लब के जो बच्चे अच्छा करेंगे कंपोस्ट में, सो उनको मेरे तरफ से प्राइज है ना, फर्स्ट सेकंड थर्ड, और अगर मुझे लगेगा कि ज्यादा बच्चों ने अच्छा किया तो ज्यादा, बराबर ना? सो लॉट्स ऑफ best wishes and blessings to all of you for your future career. But while pursuing future career, we also need to be environment conscious, isn't it? We see all of us have already enjoyed, plus we are still enjoying natural resources in abundant way, in a free way. Now it is our duty and responsibility to keep this earth as much green and clean as we can for upcoming future generation, or the generation which is or the children which are still very small, isn't it? They should also enjoy the resources like all of us, and hence a request and appeal to all of you to start. First, you give your names for starting the project at your home, and it will not give foul smell. That is a guarantee. And how to do it at home, all that guidelines and instructions also I will give along with the when I will hand over bacterial culture to your madam. Again, thank you very much, Snehal madam and Kinnari madam, principal, vice principal and management for giving me the opportunity, and especially youngsters who have listened very carefully. And if you have any questions, you can, or if you want to share something from your side, please ask.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you very much. Now I request Shima ma'am to conduct the question and answer session.
Thank you, Rashmi ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am. Now I
Thank you.
request students to ask their questions. Ma'am will give you answer. You can clarify your questions. Participants, please ask your questions.
Shima ma'am, thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. This was very wonderful seminar. We learned a lot of things actually regarding this composting. And ma'am, do you want to ask anything regarding that first session, that our energy session?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
There are,
Snehal madam,
yeah.
first of all, I would like to congratulate Green Club and DLLE because I have conducted energy conservation sessions in lots of colleges, and I had announced also this competition, but only your college was the only one to pursue it, take follow up with the students. Uh, regarding who has saved electricity, who has reduced units consumed, who has reduced electricity bills. So I'm really happy, Shima ma'am, with your college. Sorry, I in the introductory part I forgot to take Shima ma'am's name. So I'm also
It's okay,
thankful
ma'am.
to Shima ma'am also. And
We are very thankful to you, ma'am. We are coming whenever we are requesting you.
thank you.
That's a great thing, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much for guiding our students.
Okay, Shima ma'am. Okay.
Now, students, you can ask your questions. It's now question answer session. You can type your questions in the chat box also. Ma'am will give answer one by one. Regarding home composting or energy conservation, you can save your money again